You're a wild card. You are a wild card, okay? That's why you are so unpredictable. That's why people can't stop you. That's why you're so freaking powerful. Oh my God, I love that for you. I know that's you because that's me. And really, that's such a valuable, powerful position to be in, only if you realize its significance, though, okay? So, first of all, let me make sure I'm on. Perfect. Okay, we are. And then let's give you the meaning. A wild card is someone or something that is unpredictable and can cause uncertainty because their behavior or role is not standard or expected. Oh, everybody's always trying to get you to make sense to them, right? They want to be able to predict it because that puts them at a advantage. But you're a wild card. All right. The term originates from card games, where a wild card can represent any card, and from sports, where it refers to a team or player that enters a competition without qualifying through the general means. Okay. So in a card game, it's like whoever holds the wild card, whoever possesses the wild card, can make the card whatever they want it to be. But if you don't know that you have that power, you might just play by the rules. You might be like, oh, this card doesn't count. Throw it away, not use it. So you got to know the rules don't apply to you. You're the wild card, baby. All right. It's okay for you to do differently. You're the wild card. You possess the wild card. So in a sports game or whatever, it refers to a team or player that enters a competition without qualifying through the usual means. So everybody else got to win a certain number of games or like do a certain number of feats, reach a certain standard. Not you. You're the wild card. The rules don't apply to you. The normal rules don't apply to you. So you have to act as if you know the rules don't apply. You are the wild card. What a powerful position that is. Okay. In a general context, a wild card means a person or factor that is unconventional and can have an unexpected impact on a situation. All right. Unpredictable behavior. A person who is a wild card is unpredictable and can act in unexpected ways. Literally, the rules don't apply to you. People can't predict you. That means they can't stop you because they don't know what you're about to do next. So freaking powerful. I realized like a lot of the times I got like pushback in my professional life or like with family or in other situations was because I was just doing differently than people expected. And I was trying to explain that to people. I was trying to over-explain myself. Oh, well, blah, blah, blah. The reason is I'm a wild card. I do differently. The rules don't apply to me. The rules that apply to every other card don't apply to you because you're the wild card. Only if you know you possess that card. All right. Google also tells me a wild card is someone who has a diverse set of skills rather than a linear career path, making them adaptable to many situations. If you are just a 3 of cups or whatever clubs, you can only do a certain thing. If you're, I don't know, not a wild card, you got to play by the rules that apply to everybody else. You're the wild card though. You have a diverse set of skills where you can, you don't have to just like, do whatever your father did or whatever your parents think you have to do or whatever society tells you to do. You're a wild card. You can do lots of things. You're a jack of all trades and master of none, which is oftentimes better than a master of one. That's the full thing of that saying, by the way. We're often taught to fear being as expansive, as multifaceted as we are. But like, that's literally what makes us powerful. Our ability to be used in different situations. A wild card in a card game, they're able to be any suit or color or like do any function. How valuable, how powerful. That means you're not at the whim of what other people, I don't know, the rules that bind everyone else. They're just not binding you, babe. You can be anything. You can adapt to any situation. You have a diverse set of skills that can keep you alive, help you succeed regardless of the situation. Doesn't matter your race, doesn't matter your gender, doesn't matter your age. You're the wild card. The rules don't apply to you. How freaking powerful. But it's only powerful if you know you have the wild card. Again, if you like, someone didn't say like, I don't know, jokers are wild or whatever, you maybe throw away the joker and you don't realize like, ooh, actually I can make this joker do anything I freaking want. So a non-traditional role, the term can describe a flexible, unconventional role that doesn't fit traditional categories, an unconventional job that doesn't fit traditional categories. So yeah, a lot of us are taught by the powers that were to feel a lot of shame about maybe not fitting into the traditional employment kind of, life course path, the expected path for you. So you feel bad that maybe you don't work a 9 to 5, or that you didn't go to college, or that you're exploring like more esoteric spiritual stuff. Of course, the powers that were want you to act in ways that they can predict. So of course they want you to feel bad about acting unexpectedly, doing differently. You got to know though, you're the value. So what else did I put here? Oh, okay. So another thing that came up to me, I'm always talking about, it's like it's Deus Ex Machina, but I think it's called like Deus Ex Machina. All right. Anyway, it's an unexpected power or event saving a seemingly hopeless situation. And so it's like a literary device a lot of times. It's especially as a contrived plot device in a play or novel. And I was like, what does contrived mean? Okay. Contrived means deliberately created rather than arising naturally or spontaneously. But like, humans are nature. Whatever we do is both contrived and natural. Oh, so freaking powerful. All right. So like, we are the Deus Ex Machina. We are the unexpected power in a seemingly hopeless situation. Yeah, we're the thing that saves the day. Okay, so it comes from this late 17th century modern Latin translation of a Greek phrase that means God from the machinery, okay? It comes from when they had Greek theater, like God from the machinery was these actors who were like in the rafters and they represented gods, and they would like do different, like move around different machines, and it would bring about the conclusion, it would resolve whatever was going on in the play. You get what I'm saying? The Deus Ex Machina is like the thing in a movie where it's like, how are they going to get out of that situation? And then like the hero comes, or they figure out the combination and they get out, or like whatever plot device that resolves the seemingly hopeless situation. Okay. Why am I talking about this in this? I think because if you're a wild card, if your value is in your ability to act however you want unexpectedly because the rules don't apply to you, then you must be that power that brings about the resolve in the hopeless situation. So I'm talking about lots of things. For myself, oh my gosh, I have such a big, important role in this whole cosmic thing. But yeah, so hopefully your thing is something like Palestine, or you are the power that is going to be the thing that resolves it. The powers that were spend so much time getting us to think that like it couldn't be us. It's always something other than us. It's like God. It couldn't be us, but like even the original conception of the thing is just an actor playing the role of a god. And isn't that what we all are doing? Actually, it is. Oh my God, it's so brilliant. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I also wrote down self-possession, which I feel like I hear that self-possession in a negative context. Like I think of like, when I hear of someone who's like self-possessed, I think of someone who's like, frivolous and wasteful and like only cares about like their appearance and image, and they're really self-centered, wrapped up in their own, themselves. I think of it as a negative. But you know what? When I Googled it, hold up. Let me show you what it came to. Self-possession, self-possessed, being calm, confident, and in control of one's feelings. Composure. It was like self-possession is a state or feeling of being calm, confident, and in control of one's feelings. So it's really interesting. I was thinking about like how I thought it was like a negative thing, but actually like that's a really excellent, cool, calm, collected, composed, powerful position to be in. Someone who is self-possessed, actually. And I think we are taught, you know, we like our lineage was maybe taught that actually you're not supposed to be selfish and you're not supposed to be self-centered and you're bad if you are focused on yourself. But like, man, I think I thought of this because I was thinking of like, you know, whoever possesses the wild card it has the power and like self-possession and like so feeling in control of one's own emotions is a power move. And so I have been finding that it's so in order to get myself into this feeling of being calm, confident, and in control of my feelings, composed, when do I feel that way? I feel that way when I'm by myself, when I'm around beloved, trusted, you know, people like Billy, my beloved husband, and some of my amazing friends. But also, yeah, when I'm in the bath, you know, I'll feel just so like calm and confident, and I'm just like talking to myself, and I just like know I'm that bitch, you know? So put yourself in the state of feeling calm and confident and in control of your emotions. When is that? Do you give yourself time to feel that state? Do you create the space for you to cultivate self-possession? Yeah. I was thinking about it today, I think because it's a Tuesday when I'm recording this right now. And I know like most people were like at work and stuff and like, oh man, I woke up at like 9:30, had coffee and pastries with Billy, and I was chatting with Asma, my Palestinian friend. And then I like went outside for a little bit. Then me and Billy, we did a hot mic. That's our podcast that we typically have been doing on Sundays. But it's all made up. So we just did it today instead, because that's what we wanted to do. And so we like did that, and it kind of made today feel like a weekend, which also is how all of my days feel, because I'm just like always supported. I'm on the Divine's payroll right now. I'm on my Divine sabbatical. So like I don't have to worry about it. Like my job is to be self-possessed. It is to pour into myself. It is to explore myself. It is to nurture myself. It is to be centered on myself. And these are all things that like we're taught, especially if you're a woman, especially if you're a Black woman, a brown woman, we are taught that it is wrong and bad and harmful and selfish and bad to be centered on yourself. But babe, that's because that's where your power lies. They don't want you to like realize you're the wild card. Possessing you is power. Whoever possesses the wild card has the power to do whatever they want. The rules don't apply to them. So you want to be self-possessed. If you are the wild card, you want to make sure you are the one who possesses you. And being self-possessed is a really cool thing. So put yourself in situations where you feel composed, calm, confident. And that's going to be different for each of you. For me, like I feel calm and confident in lots of spaces because I know that's just like my natural state. I've cultivated that kind of as my baseline. So it doesn't matter where I am. I am constantly generating this state of like, I got it. It's cool. Because it is. It's amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Oh my gosh, let me see. Hey, you guys. Oh, Hi. Oh, that's you. I know it is. I knew it would be. Thank you. Peace. And hi. Love it. Everybody's obsessed with me. How powerful. Everybody understands. I'm a wild card. The rules don't apply to me. And having access to me puts you at a insane advantage. So that's probably how you are too, if you made it this far. So if you did make it this far, give me, if you type in wildcard to your emojis, it'll come up. There's like it's like a joker. Yeah, no, give me that card. Give me that wild card, right? Because that's you. So awesome. Anyway, I was thinking about, like earlier today, I don't know if I finished my thought, but like, yeah, like I just spent my day, like I took a bath. We did our episode. I went back outside. I did a little micro dose, and I just like got to like listen to, what I wanted to listen to on YouTube, and I did my mirror work and my magic stuff, and like it was just so fun and amazing. And I was like, I take the unexpected path. I'm the wild card. This is the Tuesday of a wild card. A wild card is not stressing about like sending emails in their like 9 to 5 at the job they hate. The wild card is recognizing their power, calling it back to them, and learning how to cultivate it, learning how to possess themselves. So do that, baby. Get more self-possessed, all right? You want to be in control of you, because if not, somebody else is. So, and I don't like that, okay? It's me and the divine, all right? That's it. So anyway, I love you so much. Bring your forehead up against the screen really quick. I love you, all right? And this is all made up. And you're the wild card, babe. The rules don't apply to you. You don't have to move like everybody else. So, move different. If you're the wild card, you kind of have to move different. You can occupy any role. You can't be like, oh, I'm not this race or this gender or this social class or this ethnicity, whatever the thing you want to say. You're a wild card. You can be whatever you want. That's your advantage. That's your power. People can't predict you. The rules don't apply to you. So, and they're all made up. So, yeah. All right. Anyway, I love you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share to somebody who you think would appreciate the message. And yeah, hit that notification bell, because I'm just trying to get on whenever the message comes to me and I move to, because that's what the wild card does. So you might not be able to predict, but you can put on that little bell and maybe get a notification and yeah, get to witness it. Enjoy the show, babe. So anyway, take up your power. You're the wild card. Use it to do differently. Be a deus ex machina. And yeah, self-possession, self-love, pour into yourself. Possess yourself if you're the wild card, okay? Do it. All right. I love you. Respect. Thank you. Deuces. Salam. And yalla bye.